Pearson, the Roadster Tracker here, and we are back with Dyson Sphere Program, and we are about ready to start building an honest-to-goodness, real-life Dyson Sphere. Well, not really alive, but you guys know what I mean. Anyways, we are getting pretty close. So let's see what we can do. Last time we started to look this up. So we're going to need these solar sails, which the production of those is a little bit low because these guys seem to be low, and we're going to have to increase that. So we can make these a lot easier. We can also make more of these. This first thing, let's just upgrade these guys. That will make things a lot faster, very quickly and easily. This is obviously before I knew how to build all this stuff. Hang on. Okay, stream is going well. Good, we got all of that upgraded. That should help. We may as well upgrade these guys as well, except for we don't have the buildings. That's fine. Let's go ahead and steal some graphene to build some of those. Here. That should be enough graphene. Yeah, plenty of it. Oh, still need gears, huh? We can steal some gears. There's some just somewhere right around here. Here we go. Here's our gears box. I'm gonna increase the size of this. Okay, we can build more of these. Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't look like that's really what our holdup is, though. We can build another one of these, though, easily. Okay. And in and out. There we go. Yeah, it's progress. That's the hydrogen line. We could probably build one more here as well. Nope. Collision. Okay. So now we're starting to see that these guys are low, which is our prisms. So let's upgrade the prisms. And that's partially because the glass is slow. What can we do to improve our glass production speed? We can build another furnace. Well, let's... Oh, lack of item. Okay, we can fix that easily. This guy feels... Well, okay, it's built like that because of the wind. Yeah, that's fair. Let's build a couple of these here. And we're going to take these in, and then we'll figure out how to get them out on the line. This is a line. And then... let's get rid of this wind tower. That's just making a little bit of a mess of things. In fact, I'm going to... Why do we have two different... This is weird. Let's just... Hang on, let's redo this. We can do this better. First of all, we'll go a little bit further out. Now, let's build these guys. And these guys are gonna be for prisms. One collision with item. That's weird. Okay, 2, 3, one of those planet curvature things, isn't it? Yeah. 4. So we got 4 of those solidly. We could probably put some more if we needed to. Okay. Now let's get this fed in, so we can start seeing how badly we actually need to improve things. That's why we did that. We just need more space. This is just a crummy setup. Let's fix this. Let's do this right. Let's clear this out. It's the fire ice tower. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're really gonna change this. We're going to have one set right here. And then we're going to have some of these guys right here that are producing our prisms. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that will work. So the glass belt will come to here, and then it has to shift over. We have enough room, and then we can shift back. And that will be our prism line. Okay. So far, progress. Now, clear this guy out. We need a belt over here. And let's feed these guys in. Okay, we can load some stone in there. And we can put some glass in these guys. Okay, let's get the outputs figured out first. Man, what was I thinking? And then we need the glass line to go along here. Right to there, and then it'll come up here to there. Okay, this is fine so far. So let's feed these in. Oh yeah, we need to put the output sorters here. And can I squeeze one more? Yes, we can. So then we'll merge that in here, and we should be able to sort this out. It's a bit of a mess, but we got another one squeezed in. Excellent. Ray receivers can receive graviton lenses to increase the max power. That sounds tasty. Only 10 of these, huh? And it's iron that's the issue. Well, that's fine. We can pick up some iron. Let's put this maybe right there. Here. Okay, that looks good. So we're getting better prism coverage. Hang on. Now, next question is how many of these can we take in? So it's 2 seconds, they need 3. And these guys can produce 1 glass every 2 seconds. So for every 3 of these towers, we can support 2 of these machines. Which means that we need actually to feed this like this. This is the ray guns. These belts are obviously moving pretty quickly. What is this? Stone? Huh. Oh, we have no power to that. That could become a problem. Well, that's okay. Okay, prisms are now no longer our limiting factor for solar cells. It's actually the production of solar cells is maxed out because we can't shoot them. This is fine. This is good. Now, veined restore could be fun. No decoration. Can I? Lack of what kind of item? We have like tons of solar. That's fine. Okay, so let's figure this out. We have solar cells that are here. We have the foundation. The other thing that we need is so we're trying to build the small carrier rockets. We're not there. What we're trying to do is build these. We need processors. Okay, so we can request processors here. Let's put a limit. It's interesting that there's not more. What about right here? Yeah, I think we'll build them over here. So we have tons and tons and tons of ray guns. What's our Dyson Sphere currently look like? 183. Yeah, that's probably about the right amount of power. But, so we're not going to build any more ray guns. We will take and extend these here. And we're going to build processors out here. And we're going to bring the foundation. This thing. Feels wrong not to do it here. What about over here? Let's do that. That's better. This is not nearly as much of a stretch, and we can bring the processors in here fairly easily as well. So let's see here. You need a splitter, which we actually have one. Interesting. We'll need to dump some of that stuff, but let's take out one more of these. Yep. Solar sails are starting to fire. Now, for the time being, this is going to be the priority. Eventually, that will no longer need to be the case. I think the difference between the two is the Dyson Swarm is more Sphere is more long-lasting than the Swarm. Well, we have a little bit of rock here, stone here. That's interesting. I would be so afraid I was going to get whacked if I was there. Okay, we need to put a little bit of local demand. So this will be processors. Let's just go up and over this kind of mess. And then once we get here, we can go back down. Let's just come way out. We'll come to right about here, then come over here. Yeah, let's take up these solar panels. Who needs solar panels anyways when you have a Dyson Sphere? Okay. 2. Let's start with that. And let's get the recipe is going to be for Dyson Sphere components. I am, in fact. Well, I don't know if I'd go so far as to say I'm from there, but I live there. I'm interested that you found that out on Reddit, but you must have been on our Twitch forum. Superbia City. Yeah, I've been living in Huntsville for most of the last year. We'll get these guys feeding. Oh, you grew up just outside of Huntsville. What direction? Let's put these in. Okay, that's... Well, we still have more of the frames. We have a lot more of the frames. Jeez. That's fine. How long do these take? 8 seconds, so we'll build a bunch of them. West, just off of the I-65. Okay, so... Yeah, more towards Athens then. I live much closer to the city itself. Although not technically in Huntsville. Athens, I don't know if you've been there recently, you probably wouldn't recognize it. I looked at houses in that area when we were moving here, and man, they are building so many new houses in that area. It's insane. Okay, let's go ahead and drop out. Wow. Okay, so we have those components. Then the next thing we need is these small carrier rockets. So they need quantum chips, deuterium fuel rods, which we have deuterium in the network. We do not have those engines, though. Ugh. It's blue engines. Huh. What are we gonna... Well... Okay. Hey, I called it right. I am proud of myself because I don't know that many of the little small communities around here, so that's an achievement. But I live towards Harvest and Madison. Why are these guys not running? Oh, it's because some of them can't output. Uh-huh. We're obviously not requesting a lot of that. So let's see here. Oh, we need the engines for the and the titanium alloy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Harvest is a nice little town. I haven't been there that often, but it I don't think has changed much in its size. What am I gonna do with these blue engines? This is just gonna bug me until I upgrade it, so let's get this. So have you ever looked into this game, or are you just coming out because of the local area? Either way is fine, I'm just curious. Huh. Yeah, it's pretty fun. You're building a well, let me show you. Well, actually, let me show you like this. Where's the sun? You're building kind of an interstellar network of goods to build a Dyson swarm and then sphere. There we go. See this ring around the star? It's been something that I've been working on building for a while. And we can upgrade all of these buildings actually. That will help some. Oh, we need chips, huh? Well, we can get some processors from over here. We still have that processor box here, don't we? Nope, but we can steal the processors. So the rods, they need blue engines, right? Not green. If it's a really cheap PC, that may be the case, but it doesn't seem to take that heavy of resources. I could build these here. So what do I need for the blue engine? It's magnets. Huh. The titanium alloy, though, I do have a surplus of. So let's send that here. It's a fairly new game. It's, I believe, Chinese, actually, in origin, which is different. So, but it's a pretty new game and pretty well done, really, for a pretty small team. So, early access and all of that fun stuff, but I'm sure there will be a lot more fun stuff to come here. So the blue... We are going to totally start creaming this. Let's build our planetary node here. So this is a little logistics station. It will allow us to get goods from around the planet to transport them around. We'll have to put some ships in, which I don't have any of those. What are you studying? I have a degree in electrical engineering. Probably not a surprise for a person of my age in Huntsville, but yeah. So we need the deuterium needs to come here. So that's going to be a demand, and then the fuel rods will be supplied. I think we'll leave a single machine making them. Industrial and systems engineering. Undergrad or graduate? Not a common major, not one that a lot of people know about. Undergrad, wow. So like manufacturing then, is that what you're interested in? Six professors and about 40 students. Yeah, it's a more common graduate major. What do you want to do with that? System engineer is a very common type of engineer in the real world, but very few people know what it is outside of that. So we're going to use fast belts here. Because we need a ton of this stuff. That should have everything that we need. Yep. And we're producing the cells, which is fine. Come up and down and in. And then we'll put some drones in. Quality engineering. So you interested then in just trying to make things better? Like, there's a lot of different types of quality, right? I think I'm gonna need more than one of these. That's unfortunate. Because we'll have to change the whole design of this. I think we're going to go for 3. Okay, we can feed that around like that. And that will help. Then let's kill this belt. Dump the magnets in here. So that can come along here. And then this continues here. And we need an output. Let's actually have this come up around like this. And then we can put our output stream here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nope, nope, no, 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 don't do that. Do not do that. There we go. So come over here. Actually, we could just come down and then around here. Yeah, it's so funny having moved here during COVID because there's so much that I would like to do, but you just can't do any of it because things are shut down. And even if they weren't shut down, I still wouldn't do them considering COVID. But we're getting close to the end, I hope, with that. I look forward to actually getting to see this city. So you have the sorters to bring stuff in. Constant improvement, risk management. Yeah, most system engineers to some extent would do that. Like, are you interested in the quality for manufacturing type things or just in general? Okay, we have 22 of those, but we're producing them at a decent rate. If I move the ray receiver, which really, that's not that big of a deal to move that. The ray receiver receives power from the Dyson swarm. Then we can go a little bit further down. In fact, let's switch this out. We're gonna have the hydrogen come out this direction. Be that way. Okay. Uh-oh. Hang on. This should be hydrogen. Or fuel rod. Yeah. Deuterium. So we'll take all of the stuff off the belt, which we've got it. Drop in a bunch of deuterium. Okay, that's fine. Looks like we're gonna have to clear this belt off, which is fine. What kind of stuff are you interested in making, or is it just anything? A lot of manufacturing here. For a city in Alabama, at least. Yep, there we go. Then we'll put our sorters that pull stuff in. Get all the stuff loaded into these magic machines that make stuff. If you like quality processing factory type stuff, you should either play this or Factorio if you get the chance. Or games like that, they're all about that. I mean, sometimes you just want to chill out with a game that's different than your real life, but yeah. Yeah, they're making a lot of engine stuff here, which is pretty cool. Let's dump some of these engines. I'm gonna take a couple stacks. Actually, this is a decent little factory. Not terrible. Let's... yeah, it's a little low, but that's okay. Learned a lot about engines. Yeah, they North Huntsville now is building I think Toyota engines. So you could probably even get an internship. I don't know if you still have family that's in the area and just wanted to come home and chill for a summer, but you could probably do that. Okay. So we have these guys. We've got the quantum chips that should be available. Oh, you got your internship there. Nice. That's awesome. Let's keep going a little bit further down. Yep, just down the road a bit. I think there's something in Athens area too, if I remember right. Then let's keep going this way, and we're going to bend this around like this. So then put our planetary transport node here. This one is going to request the parts that we just made, which were the fuel rods. And it's also going to request quantum chips, which are... Where are they? Finding stuff. Processors. Quantum chips. Here we go. So it's got a demand for both of those. And then we need to set in our rockets to go do the actual transportation. We have plenty of those though, luckily. Let's get this powered up. Doesn't really matter that much, so we'll go here. Oh, any internship is overwhelming. At my work, we had 4 interns on my team, which was a little bit crazy, and they're all overwhelmed. But, I mean, even being a new person to a team, you still get overwhelmed, and it's normal. Eventually, you learn to just go with the flow. Take some of these guys to build some more of those machines. And then the processors are low, which, yeah, I'll steal some of these. Not the best place to do it. Well, I could also steal some from the belt if we really wanted to. I just lost it. Where were we? Where's the stuff firing? I am in the opposite direction. There we go. Go this direction, and here we go. Yep, deer in the headlights is a common feeling. Don't worry about it. So actually, we should have set the recipe for these to build small carrier rockets. And then... So where are you going to school at? UAH. So that's University of Alabama, Huntsville, right? I should know this, but I'm still new here. Mea culpa. So you're still in the area then, I guess. Yeah, we have actually a person on our team who's going to there. Patrick is his name. He just comes and works. My work building is not far from the campus. I won't tell you where that is, but you can take your imagination. I will talk about a lot of things on the internet, but one of those is not my day job. That's the one. That is exactly the way. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. If you see him, you could ask him where I work and he'll know. I don't know that he knows that I do any kind of streaming stuff. He might. Some of them did, but yeah. Okay, so all we need to do now is we got these little carrier rockets. We need to launch them off into space on these guys. Oh, graviton lenses. Oy. I do have some strange matter here, actually. Here. I knew there was a reason why I was keeping this thing around. Yeah, that will help. So, can I build one of those? I can build one. And the reason why I can't build more is actually processors, not the gravitons. That's interesting. Where's my little old rockets? Should be. Yeah, it is indeed a small world sometimes. Oh, that's funny. That is too funny. First time I met somebody on the internet that knows somebody that I know. So looks like our green science is lacking, which is not really a huge surprise. We're shipping it in from another star, so it's bound to be hard. This is going to start looking a lot different once we get these rockets, though, because we're going to have a actual Dyson Sphere, which is a sphere that you build around a sun. That will capture all of the energy of it. We got to steal some of our processors, which we don't have here, but we do have close by. Right here, we can just sell some. Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. Let's see here. Here we go. So we can finally launch these rockets. Let's see what these launchers look like. Wait, I thought I could build one. Okay, I didn't have enough graviton lenses. I must have built something else. Oh well. That's fine. There's our particle collider. So I can build the graviton lenses, right? No, but I need diamonds. That's what we need, is lots and lots of diamonds. We have a diamond factory around here somewhere. Let's visit the red because I can drop off some of these. Okay. Oh, where was the diamonds? You need the diamonds for something. It's actually close to here. Here we go. Here's our diamond factory. So we'll just steal a bunch of custom-made diamonds. And there we go. Can build one of those. Let's get some more purple barbells so that we can build a couple more. Forget what these are called, but they're some kind of like particle containers or something. Oh no. What is this belt supposed to have? So whatever it's supposed to have, it doesn't. Oh, it's supposed to have motors, but I've been using all of those up to make these things. Okay, that's fair. We're gonna have to trace through this to figure out what's our problem. So the problem seems to be that we're not making enough of these guys. We just don't have enough machines. And unfortunately, I did not do a very good job of setup for this, so we can't really expand it. Yep, have a good night, and we'll hopefully see you around sometime soon. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Let's take this up and we can just get the graphite in like this, and then what's this? This is okay. I'm not really gonna need that machine. I do want to build one more of these though, so yeah, we can do this. Like this, and then to here. Then hopefully we can finagle things. Nope. Ah, darn. That's the iron belts that... Yeah, I don't care as much about this, so we'll... just fully load that for a while. That's for gas giant mining, really. And since we haven't done that for a while, we can take this guy, move it here, switch this over to blue engines. And then he'll feed in here. Okay. Oh, and we still need to keep the graphite over there, but that should be a lot easier now. Can I get that down? Yes, that will do. Gonna have to move this, which is unfortunate. But we can make that work. Let's just do this. That should work. That's enough space where hopefully we can get this going like that. And then we'll put in all of the blue engines we have. I will still filter this to just 2 rows. And now let's get these guys wired up and see what we can do to improve our efficiency. Because the factory must grow. We all know this. Now this isn't gonna really fix my problems because the problem is the inputs into this that we don't have enough. But what I can do is I can get rid of one of these buildings and increase the inputs. Let's get rid of this guy for the moment. So he needs iron gears and magnetic coils, which we have some of all of those available. I'll put it there. Oh, the gears we don't have, alas. That's fine, we can do this. And then we can cut this around and oh, that's a fun little loop. Bring this down like this. The gears will go here and then there. Perfect. Then I bet you we can fit one more right there. Perfect. And then feed in the iron. It looks like we need a lot more iron. Oh boy. So what can we do to get more iron? We could put another smelter in pretty easily. We just have to bend this around a bit. This was never meant to be a high production facility, though. Okay, I think that's about as good as this is really going to get. Looks like we've probably emptied out all of our vast supplies of deuterium, which is pretty cool, actually. This is an interstellar one? No. Yeah, regardless, let's build our factory, and, well, we have one. We have a surplus of hydrogen here. And we're burning that surplus. Instead of doing that, let's put it into planetary logistics. So we're just going to get rid of this. And put up a planetary logistic node. Feed it in, and we just need to give it some ships, and that should help our hydrogen problem quite a bit. So that's only going to take our surplus hydrogen, and it will really only take it from one of our possible sources, but it will empty out those tanks, which will be good. Yeah, we'll leave it like that for a while. Okay, let's launch some. Holy moly, that thing's big. Let's launch some stuff.
You have built a vertical launching silo. Now you can use it to construct the main structure of the Dyson Sphere. But before that, you need to enter the Dyson Sphere panel to finish planning the Dyson Sphere nodes and frames. After the plan is completed, the vertical launching silo will automatically launch small carrier rockets loaded with Dyson Sphere components to build the nodes and frames.
Okay.
Each rocket provides one structure point, and you can use the vertical launching silo panel to master the required structured points.
So this is a Dyson shell. That looks reasonable. So I like. We'll go for this kind of grid. Let's go. I don't know. Not sure exactly what we're looking for. Let's power this baby. No demand. Huh. So Dyson Sphere layer 1. We add a new layer. No, we don't want to do that. Oh, I see. You have to literally design the thing. Wow. Latitude upgrade too high. So we can only build actually along here for now. But we can do that. The nodes are too far apart. Okay. So 1, 2. Oh, I see. You have to space them out. And we have a narrow band that we can do this. There's gotta be a better way to do this. Keep going. We're almost there. Surely there's got to be a better way. Look! One of our rockets is being deployed. Oh, look at this! They're coming in! Okay. Now, we obviously are going to have to expand the grid. So, let's see here. Dyson Stress System will allow us to build an even bigger node. Let's take a look if we can see this. There's the swarm. Don't see the... You know what though? Screw it. Let's go fly out there. That might be it. I don't know. Oh, this is cool. I'm not seeing our nodes here at all. They should be just inside of the ring of the Dyson swarm. There they are! Hello. Okay. Well, what's something? Let's go see what we can do to improve it. We should have quite a bit more. The drones are flying faster. That's good. I think I actually hit the water that time. Okay. Oh, there's our rocket launching. Cool. So the problem is this thing is too slow. Oh, not enough power supply. Okay. So let's see here. We're already gaining capacity here. And you can see the rocket come in slowly, park itself. Let's get some more ray receivers. Sure. We can get those close to here. Looks like we're starting to produce more deuterium again. As we start to empty out some of those hydrogen tanks around the system, that should be helpful. Oh, this is just so exciting. Let's see, the base is... I know I'm close. Here we go. Let's steal the engines. Let's go see if we can get some more of the pink barbells. So we can get some more strange matter. We're gonna probably have to take a trip to our other world just to be able to launch the rockets a little bit more frequently. But I'm totally lost. That's alright. We're starting to build the actual, honest-to-goodness Dyson swarm, though. So this is an interplanetary node. We could... Alt, not Windows key. I'm gonna actually Wait, this has interstellar capability. We do not want to put interstellar hydrogen. Interplanetary, though, is just fine. Let's see how our power... So it's still low power. But we're starting to get things built for sure. Trying to figure out how this works. It looks like you'll probably start to build stuff between these eventually. Okay, we do have the power now. I forgot to pick up silica while... No way, did I actually put that right? Haha, it's right by where my little mini base is. So we're launching rockets from practically the spot that we started. We can steal some of those. Now, as the Dyson Sphere starts to improve in power, we're going to change our... we're going to change the formulation to go more towards rockets and less towards the Dyson Swarm. I think that's the way to do it. We have processors too. They're just sitting in a box, minding their own business. Let's go ahead and dump some hydrogen in the red towers, which are over here. Can we see the Dyson Swarm? Not yet. We're getting there, though. Okay, let's keep flying north. Do I have spare room? No, not really. Yeah, we're missing engines for sure. Yeah, we'll pick this guy up. It's sad. We do not really have a good way to get iron over there. Actually, we could. It's not like we have a lot of spare iron over here, though. Oh, whoops. Let's go back up. Okay, come back down and then around. It won't feed much, but it'll feed a little bit. We're starting to run low. Well, we do have a faster belt here. Can I vein restore? I don't know how this works. Let's see. We just need to find some more iron somewhere and feed it here. Which I guess we could feed some of this. Can I? Ew. Let's bring this up. And over here. Still high, so we'll come down here. That should do. And then we can just evaporate this line. And go feed that into our titanium crystal production. Okay, that should give us enough space to tap. Oh, we have lack of item. That is also a very real problem. We'll get several of these. That'll do. Let's build this around like this. Why would I do that? Now, we could easily feed this one to here, and we could take this guy, and we'll move him out and around like this, and just feed him over onto this belt. And honestly, if there's any leftover, why not feed it here too? We do need to upgrade the speed of that belt. There we go. That's better. Let's also upgrade this section. Do I not have any of that? No, I do have Mark II belts. I should be able to... How fast is this? Mark III? 2. Mark I is right here, so let's upgrade that one. There we go. That is much better. So then we can have this copper belt go maybe around like this. And we can get one more iron smelter. Okay, come around like that. And yeah, success. Looks like we're making a full belt now. Let's go ahead and dump their spare iron. Here goes another rocket. Ooh. You can see it going. There it is. Can't see where the rocket's heading towards. But you can definitely see them firing. I think this is going to start consuming resources crazy quick. Okay, let's see if any of that work that we did to improve pink barbell engine production has resulted in anything yet. We occasionally get one in. And then it goes right in the box and out into... Oh boy. Ding, ding, ding. I did not realize we had this stored up. So we're going to way shorten this. But because we have strange matter, we can make gravitons. All we need is diamonds. So we have some surplus diamonds here. We can request. And honestly, I don't care if these are remote supplied either. They may be helpful, but let's put in a strange matter local demand right here. Then we have diamonds, so we can produce right here. And then, yeah, I don't want to put them in a belt, so we're just going to put a box. I don't want to put them back in. Let's go ahead and power this guy. Okay, gravitons. There we go. Gravitational lens. Gravitational lenses are pretty helpful. But for right now, we're just going to stick them in a box. And we don't want to have too many. Let's just do a couple of these. That should do. Get all of the strange matter in there. Okay, so that will make our parts for some more rockets. We'll be able to improve that. How does the Dyson Swarm power capacity look? The segments are coming together. Look at that. So it looks like there's several different spots where we're starting to connect some of the rockets. You can see the carrier rocket coming in there. Oh, I forgot to check the power level. I get so excited. 10. So as soon as we get a couple more rockets, we're going to divert the solar sails to that. 16. Oh, I can't believe how much strange matter we have here. How strange. Okay. That is enough for another one. We'll need frame materials and quantum chips, both of which we happen to have here to make our rockets. Quantum chips. And then it's the frame material, not the... It's this stuff, right? Yeah. Looks like we're going to have to find a way to upgrade our frame material some. That's okay. We're going to get one more of these rockets. Launchers. More frame material. Yeah. We're not producing any of this, are we? Why not? We should be producing some. Looks like no nanotubes. And no nanotubes because... no graphene? Because we have too much hydrogen? Well, huh. That's an easy problem to fix. For the short term. We'll just put some of these storage containers and run the hydrogen through there, so that way we can store a lot more. 2, 3. Let's feed that in there. And then out here. So that will give us a bit of a buffer. Which are already starting to fill up. So much hydrogen being requested here. There's a limit to how much we can process, but we can upgrade this, which will help just a little bit. The deuterium, though, is pretty full. Well, we can increase the tower size there a little bit, which will help. I guess we just need more fractionators. Oh boy. That's okay. That we should be getting more frame components here. If I knew where to look. Let's go back to our starting location. There we go. One more. 2 of those is just gonna have to be enough, I think. There's the second one. Oh, this is so good. Okay, we can actually build one there and there. So we're gonna go above the rock here. Probably won't ever need to build that. We'll build this back down. And load in more. No power. Can we? Yeah, I didn't think so. Let's check the sphere. 13 megawatts for the Dyson shell. That's nighttime. Here we come. What do we got? Looking to see if we can see anything for the Dyson swarm or shell yet. Definitely see some rockets heading off. There we go. We can see some of the components. Oh, this is exciting. Oh. It's coming together. Okay. Now, we're gonna have to figure out how to get more green science. Or, alternatively, how's the power? Let's build, if we can, another... Oh, we do have some more particle colliders. Let's build a particle collider at the fractionator. We have a particle collider that's here. And we're going to convert that to a different kind of particle collider. So we're going to back this out. In fact, it's actually going to go the opposite direction. Whoops. Oh, I messed that one up. Okay, so this is going to change to a deuterium. And takes 5 seconds. So we're actually going to run this closer to here. I don't have any Mark III belt. Is that the... That's the problem? Yep, that's fine. So we're going to run some of this by here. And we're going to load this guy up. And then we're going to output the deuterium, just normal belt, and feed this back into here. It's actually... seems kind of surprising to me. This is... We'll upgrade this belt. Can't pull it out any faster than that? Really? I guess not. Well, that's just gonna have to do. Let's go ahead and get the output going here. Set this guy up. Okay, so now we're going to start to use the particle collider. Even though it takes a lot more energy, it should have some advantages. Okay, we can just feed this into here like this. This is good. Oh my. One of the reasons why the fractionators are not working is because we cannot get this out fast enough. It really seems like this is kind of a waste. So let's down to degrade it. We just can't get this out fast enough. Okay, we are a little bit more even keeled. I wonder, let's try to get a second checkpoint. So instead of this, we're going to have this go in like that. And then we're going to change this loop around a little bit. That's going to become an output. And then we can one more down. Down. Okay, now we can go back up. Connect up to there. Upgrade this one chunk of belts. And we are outputting faster. Good. Look at how little deuterium we have in there at the moment. That's all right. It'll take a while to get all of this fed out, but we are making some progress. We could put another particle collider, I suppose. Wait. Is that not connected up? Yeah, that has an output. That's weird. This one's the same way. How about this guy? Yeah. He seems to be, yep, outputting good. Let's go ahead and put our inventory. Click on this guy. And we can feed in our deuterium. Good. You know what? We're not going to buffer this anymore. I think we're going to need a constant supply of it. Better yet, let's do a splitter. Splitty. Okay. That looks better. Now back this off a bit. Let's get our splitter in. Okay. So the priority is going to be to go this direction. But if we can't push there, then we'll push it into that. This should work. I think we're starting to decrease this, and then, yeah. I think this will work just fine. Launching 2 rockets off at a time. Where's the sun? Shadows don't show up super well. Now we do have a bit of a constraint on our power. Okay, we can see the direction that the machines are firing off in. Let's just go ahead and check this out personally, because it's a Dyson Sphere. Okay, hitting in. I don't see the sphere. I think it'll become a lot more apparent, though, once we start to have some other bends. Here's one of the stations. Looking all right. Let's go inspect this. Look at that. Okay. Let's go check our supplies here real quick. We have enough of these. I have plenty of warpers. Yeah, why not? We're gonna go see what we can do to improve our green science. Punch it. May not be a lot, but we'll see if there's anything that we can do. I'm actually impressed at how much energy we have left. Maybe we've gotten more efficient. Let's start by heading to 1. That looks so cool with the hand blocking it. So we just have a Dyson Swarm here. Our Dyson Swarm is actually decently powerful. 70 megawatts is nothing to mock. Oh, this is the pretty planet. I always love visiting this one. Okay. We have green chips. So what's lacking here is the gravitational lenses. No surprise there. Well, we'll give you a few. How's our quantum chip production looking? Not surprisingly, it's not super high. And we are consuming all of the phase plane stuff, and the lack there is in these. We'll build another one of these. The lack here is hydrogen? No way. Really? Really? Well, we need to start more heavily mining the gas giants. It's really what that one comes down to. I do not have those supplies with me. But the gravitational lenses is a different problem, so let's see what we can do to improve that situation before we head back. That will be World 2? Yeah, which is where? There's 3, 4. There's 2. Let's head decent speed. And a little bit faster. Looks like an orbit, which is fine. So we have a lot of power here in the form of solar power. This is kind of a weird planet. Power is our issue. Really? How much are we getting from the Dyson? Because these are all in... They should be... They're not getting nearly as much as they are requesting. So we need to fire off more sails is what this is saying, which we can also do something about that on this planet. And we have a lot of sails. Do we have more of these? Yes, we do. Well, let's just go put more of these. Okay, we only had one more of those. We can build a couple more. And then steel lacking, that's not that big of a deal. And gears, we have some of those both here. Okay. Let's just keep building a few. Looks like I can only get 2 more, which is fine. Build a bunch of these. Okay, these guys should start to fire. So that will help. And the power situation honestly will help everything. We do have a lot of solar panels too, which we may as well lay out. Let's just start right here and build a shell around the pole. And we'll also put in the queue some of the stuff that will increase these sales. lifetime and efficiency. Ray transmission efficiency will help a lot. It'll also help with the swarm. So yeah, and sail life is as long as it can be at the moment. Okay. Okay. Looking good so far. Still not a huge increase. These guys... Yeah, we just need more swarm power here. This is a little bit dimmer of a star. Some of it will help. Just having more power will allow us to fire off more shells, which will in turn give us more power. Each one of these produces what? 230 kilowatts. So for every 5 of these, we're getting 1 extra megawatt. So it's taking 25 of these to get us the same power as 1 ray receiver, which is actually not quite how I pictured that would go. Power load is still too high. We'll build more of these. We have tons of solar panels. We may as well build as many of them as we can get. Okay. Boy, this is in the sun for longer than I thought it would be. Eventually, though, this is going to set and that'll cause problems. The Dyson Sphere generation capacity is starting to go up, though. That's good. So that's probably helping as much as the solar panels, and then we're going to start to lose power as we start to go in night, but that's okay. We'll get 1 more shell of solar panels. We'll just keep building till I run out, which is going to be soon. It's nice to get rid of these. I wish you could drag and click and drag these guys. That would be so much nicer. Seems like something should be done. I mean, you can do it in Factorio. If you can do it in Factorio, why not here? Lack of item. Perfect. Much, much, much better. Although we're still quite low on our Why can't we build more of those? The answer is we can. Just a couple though. Why aren't they firing? Pitch limit. Maybe we would be better off with a different orbit. We could do a different shell. At least some of them are firing off. Okay. We'll have to do some playing around to see what we can do. But we know that the big thing that we needed was something that we could get, actually. How's these guys doing? Lack of iron? Huh? Really? It's because the iron that we have is going through there. Well, that is a solvable problem. Let's just take a quick look at our map. See if we gotta have some iron somewhere here. Silicon stone, kimberlite stone. I know there wasn't a ton of iron here, but there's got to be more than just a couple. There's some way on the other end of the planet, which wouldn't be horrible. We're getting a lot of those firing off now. That's good. Oh yeah, that's right. We need more collectors. So we do theoretically have some spare iron there. Why is there so little iron coming off of this one compared to that one? I guess it's just because it's being fed off. Okay. Yeah, let's just take the iron here, and we're going to find a way to feed this. This is iron, right? Yep. We're going to come right here, then come up. And over, and let's see, it's about here, then down. We'll come under to about here. And where should we feed in the iron? Let's just have it go directly in. It must be some weird shifting. Let's hang on, let's go down. Yeah, we can't even go up one, so we'll just go up one here, cloak is to sleep. Lack of item. Okay. So we need some iron to do that, ironically. No, we can get a little bit from here. Okay. Let's go. Is that high enough? No. We're gonna have to go just a wee bit higher. There we go. Let's back this out to there, and then shift click here, start there, go up to that height. Then we're clearly going over everything. And then let's see if we can. Nope. No. Merge in the iron, which we now suddenly have plenty of. It's funny how that works, but this should help a little bit, I think. It must have been a power situation. How does our power look? The Dyson swarm is once again going higher. Okay, now we need to get the hydrogen problem here fixed, which really, there's only one way to do that, and that is with more gas mining capabilities. Hang on. Walk. Punch it. So it's been a while since we made any of these. We're probably going to have to start making a ton of them, though. Because we're probably going to need some at our other system, too, because we're starting to consume massive amounts of hydrogen at both places. Oh, I can't wait to see how the Dyson swarm looks. Our power usage is just so much better for warp now. I don't know what the difference is, but it is nice. You can start to see the structure right here. That looks nice. How does our power look? Not bad. I think we're going to prioritize at this point in time the launching of Dyson Sphere components over more of these. This is pretty, but it's not the name of the game. Let's head towards there. Just our targeting. Not bad. Now, how's our power? Yeah, we're not even requesting most of the grid. We're definitely going to prioritize that stuff. Not that it's going to make a huge difference, I don't think. But we're going to start sending fewer components. So the priority now is becoming here. In fact, honest to goodness, we're going to cut this off. We'll put in what solar cells we have, but we're going to cut that off, and hopefully this will continue to work and increase. We have a decent frame build up. Cool. Now let's go get the parts that we needed. Looks like science is going on at the moment. I didn't think we were going to need that many of these. Let's take all of this. Oh, that's right. We did fix this. So we're going to start to charge some of these. We don't have perfect satisfaction, though. That's interesting. We're starting to make all of our... We actually do want to put a belt in here because this is important. The deuterium spheres are nice, but it's not that big of a deal. Let's limit to like 400. We don't want to have a huge buffer built across. Tell you what, I'm actually going to put the oil here. We're going to start sending oil there instead. Okay. Collides with another object because I'm whoa, what was that? Oh, just had a YouTube subscriber. Cool. Thank you, Sammy, even though you're probably not watching this. It's always appreciated. Okay, good. So we're gonna put, we have refined oil there, good. And then we're severely limiting this. In fact, I'm gonna limit how much deuterium here because we don't really want that much to be brought across here. Now there should be no... As soon as this refined oil is gone, then we can change things up there. Can bring in some extra hydrogen. These are reinforced thrusters. Let's take all of these. And then we need our planetary things. Thingambobbers. It's these guys. And let's see how many orbital collectors we can make. Just 3 because of the blue engines. Not a huge surprise there. We're just not keeping any. Let's go ahead and take all of these. Charged accumulators. And then we'll steal the blue engines that we can that we're making elsewhere, which is right about here. We have more space. We could make more stuff here if we wanted to. This is kind of useless at the moment, actually. That's okay. We don't really need that much. And reinforced thrusters, huh? We can get more of those fairly easily. Just looking at this little mini map to see how much we've built up. Okay. What's lacking is these guys. Interesting. Let's go ahead and steal these two. Why not? Okay. We need more. I think that's as many as we're gonna get. So let's go back and stick these in the box. In fact, let's just stick them there. And then we'll stick these guys that are charged back in the box. And I think this is as good as it's going to get. So how many did we end up with? 6. Let's put 2 of them here. Gives us a chance to go visit the gas giant. Unfortunately, I decided to put those on the side that... Oh! We can't see. Huh. I had not realized that. Let's go visit here. So we actually are doing all right. We'll put 1 here just because. Okay. And the rest of them are going to go back to our other system. Apophis is on the opposite side. So let's target it and punch it. We're going to warp through the Dyson swarm. Yeah, that was fun. Very distorted view there. Still pretty good on target. We're rapidly approaching this system. Oh, our energy usage is just dramatically improved. I don't fully know what it was that I did, but just much better. Okay, let's head this way. Whoops. That was probably a waste of a warp core, but that's okay. We have enough of those that I'm not too worried. Let's keep going. 5. I think we only have 3 of those here, so 5 will dramatically improve our hydrogen. Look at the ring. Could probably start to build a Dyson Sphere here too, but man, I don't know. It's the frame components that are the trick. And the yeah, it's the engines. As always, they seem to be what... I want to do a star check to see if we have some magnets here, unipolar magnets, because those will make the engines much better. Why is it so slow to approach? Seems like it's going slower than normal, even though we're going really fast. Maybe it's just solar, it was heading away from us. That could be. We'll take a look at Apophis 4, 3, yeah, 4, 2. Don't think there's much there, but we'll see. Okay. Let's look for the okay, there we go. So we can put some more of these down, and it's at the major grid points on this moon, this planet, because I was smart like that. Lack of item. Ooh, so pretty. Now, I do want to check some of the ones that have been around for a while. Yeah. Look at this. No, those must be the ones I just placed. Look at this, though. We still have a fair bit of fire ice, but we have so little hydrogen. So that we've doubled our capacity here. So yeah, that should be helpful. More than doubled. We're definitely not going to try to warp now because our power is very low. Okay, let's go check this world out. What do we got here? So we're mining. I forgot what this. Oh yeah, this is where we're making the titanium glass stuff, which apparently we have plenty of. Interesting. Fractal silica could we make those diamonds that meh. Some iron. How much iron is on this planet? This is the highest iron. Very low copper though. Does have optical grading crystal, which is nice, but meh. Let's just stay here and get charged from the grid, which actually has a significant surplus. Do I have... Let's just take a quick peek. Okay, we do have one or two of these. We have a surplus at the moment, though, because we're not actually launching anything, but just... Okay. Yeah. I'm sure there's more that we could do here, but this is fine. We have a lot of prisms and diamonds and this refined oil, curiously enough. This is taking forever. What are we gonna do? Well, with our extra hydrogen production, we should... Let's go check our main world, which is 1? Yeah. We'll go over there and get charged. That should be handy. Just checking to see if I have a friend that's going to be streaming shortly. Let me go and check him out. I don't know. We should definitely be getting more hydrogen in, though. That I think I can say pretty confidently will be the case. Hey, we managed to ram it when I hadn't really been trying. Okay. Still lacking hydrogen. Although, look at how much it's in transit. 4,800. That will help. Quite a bit. Have plenty of warpers. So, no, it can't be the quantum chips. It's got to be the gravitational lenses. I'm actually not gonna ever request that many of those. 2,000 should be plenty. Okay, there's the hydrogen shipments are coming in, and so if nothing else, we've improved our quantum chip levels, which is good because we don't have a ton of those. Jeez. We go through that so quickly. I think we need more. Okay. Probably. But well, hang on. Before we leave. First of all, we need more power. More power. So we're going to get a few of these. And we'll put 4 of those right around us so that we can charge at max rate. We have plenty of power at the moment. So we're going to stand here right between all 4 of them. They are all going to charge us a little bit faster in addition to burning our deuterium fuel rods. It all helps. It all helps a little bit. Okay, I think we're good enough now. So let's go back to our main world now that we've improved things just a little bit. Oh, I was going to check out the planets. That's where the other system. Yeah, let's do that before we leave. So let's look at our star map. I want to see what systems we have. Organic crystal, sulfuric acid ocean. That's cool. not really what we need, but cool still. Kimberlite, meh. Optical grading crystal, fire, yeah. None of that's super interesting. I think we're looking for unipolar magnet. Sulfuric acid ocean. I mean, sulfuric acid isn't used in that much, but when it's useful, it's quite useful. That's too far. There's got to be a way to search these. Okay, well, let's get out of here. Podfis, form site matter. Finding these worlds can be tricky. That's where the sun is. I'm looking at the arrows and hoping that they'll take me to where we want to go. There we go. Let's head in that direction and punch it. Let's go see how the Dyson Sphere is progressing now that our green science is a little bit improved. It's still rough though, but maybe I think we're just gonna have to make a big motor factory on that that last world. There is space and there is a decent amount of iron. We could do that, I suppose. Okay, head this way. You can still see the sphere start to be created. How much power do we have here, out of curiosity? Look at this. And a good chunk of it is in Dyson's shell, which I believe will be more sustaining. I don't think it falls in like the solar cells do. Anyways, let's head to worlds. Not 4, we want 3, I think. Oh, we're right here. How about that? Head there. So even though there's not a ton of iron here, there's enough. Kind of is funny to me that we're actually importing the quantum chips. From another system to build the Dyson swarm, but that's okay. You gotta do what you gotta do. Crude oil, so let's just follow this. Now we're still continuing to fire off sales because we have a backlog, but I don't know for how much longer we'll keep doing that. Well, we actually do need a sizable amount of energy, so yeah. We actually don't really have enough power. It's amazing just how much power all of this stuff requires. Like, the whole reason you build a Dyson Sphere is to get gobs and gobs and gobs of power. But it also takes gobs and gobs and gobs of power. Actually, what that means is we could build more ray receivers here. We could also put some gravitational lenses in some. It's the frames that we're lacking. Why are we lacking frames this time? Is it just... No. We're lacking carbon nanotubes. And it looks like we're running at capacity. I would love to have the shortcut for carbon nanotubes too, which I think there is one. It's... yeah, there is. It's spiniform. Have any of those. Yeah, this is fine. We're still basically firing these off at capacity. I mean, we may theoretically be able to make a few more, but we're basically only using a couple of these machines. Okay, we're going to start slowing down our rate of firing those rockets. But that's okay. That's okay. Anyways, I think we are probably done for the time being. Next time, if there is a next time, we'll keep working on this. Let's just take a quick look. So this would create antimatter, I guess? Yeah. But what does antimatter then do? Artificial star. Okay, so we can get antimatter fuel rods, which are handy. And then artificial star is probably a huge amount of energy. $75 megawatts. Wow. Then this will get us the universal matrix, which requires one of all of the sciences plus some antimatter. And then mission complete. Once we've gotten enough of those. Well, yeah, it kind of feels like we haven't really beat the game, but we've kind of beat the game. There's still a lot more time to get the Dyson Sphere swarm all the way going. And of course, we can only just barely begin to build it. It must take forever to actually build this. But you can see that the ring is starting to develop quite nicely. Have a little bit of a ring world here before too terribly long. And yeah, we can see that these chunks are looking pretty decent. We're getting an increasingly large amount of power. We just need... we would need more orbital collectors. We just need more of all the things, and I'll think about it. It may be time for another game. If you see this one and you don't see anything else, then you know why. Thank you guys for everything, and until next time, keep on tracking. Take care, guys.